Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've got a fun and healthy breakfast recipe for you today, and you might have seen this before because it's definitely making the rounds on Instagram and Pinterest. And that's the spiralized sweet potato egg nests. Now, of course, this recipe is perfect for Easter, but it's also delicious any time of year. And you can keep things interesting by simply swapping in a variety of different spiralized veggies, and I'll give you a few ideas and examples at the end of this video. But for now, let's just dive right in. When it comes to spiralizing sweet potato, you can peel the sweet potato or leave the skin on. Today, I'm leaving the skin on, so I've given it a good wash and scrub. Then I'll slice off both ends to create a flat surface and place it on my spiralizer. If you've watched my spiralizer video, you've seen me do this before, and for this recipe, I'm using the smaller of the two spiral slicing blades that came with my Paderno spiralizer. Once your sweet potato is spiralized, you'll have very long strands, so I always recommend using some kitchen scissors to cut them up. And this will also help as we gather the noodles together in the pan to form the little egg nests. Heat a large pan on medium heat and add a tablespoon of ghee or avocado oil to the pan. Then add the sweet potato noodles and give them a good toss. You want to cook them for a couple of minutes or until they've just begun to soften. While the sweet potato is cooking, I'll chop up some fresh herbs, and today I'm using chives and parsley. Once the sweet potato has softened, gather it into small round nests. If you find that you still have long strands connecting them, you can use your scissors again to break them up. Then make sure there's a little well in the middle of each nest and crack your eggs into the well. Add a lid to your pan so that the eggs can steam and the whites can get fully cooked. If you'd like the yolk soft, this will take just a few minutes, but if you'd like a harder egg, feel free to cook the eggs longer. Then all that's left to do is to transfer your sweet potato egg nest to a plate and garnish with salt, pepper, and some fresh herbs. And as you'll see here in a second, I think my yolk turned out pretty darn perfect. But as I mentioned at the beginning, you can easily make this same recipe with a variety of spiralized veggies. And it's great to switch things up for seasonality and a variety of nutrients. So today I've already pre-spiralized some butternut squash, beets, and zucchini. You'll do the process the exact same, but certain veggies will definitely cook faster than others, so just be aware of that. But once you have your veggies in the pan, add your eggs to the middle of the veggie nests and cook them until you're happy with how soft or hard the eggs are. The great thing about this recipe is that you can have fun with the toppings as well. So use a variety of different herbs, green onions, red onions, sesame seeds, hemp seeds, red pepper flakes, and more. This recipe is all about just having fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss my next video.